Daily Horoscope, the 11th of October 2017. Aries. In your life as a couple, you will be very enterprising that day, under the sting of Mars. All initiatives will come from you. You will be happy, and your spouse or partner will not be dissatisfied either. Bachelor, happiness will finally smile at you. This will be all the more pleasant to you to live that Saturn has placed you lately in a rather morose amorous climate. Favorable Venus could quickly give you a gift of a beautiful encounter. Be on your guard if you do not get along very well with your colleagues, which will prove to be even more painful than usual. You will not be safe from a fierce slow shot. Taurus. Mars, the planet of desire, will act in conjunction with Pluto, a planet linked to sexual attraction. It may cause some of you an explosive encounter. Beware. Especially if you are already married, this runaway could have unfortunate consequences. It will also be necessary to count with Venus in bad position. Result: you will tend to step back, not to yield to your impulses, to relativize your desires. Projects such as you can imagine today can only be realized in a timely manner. Too much precipitation can cause hopes to collapse. It will be necessary to be patient and to know how to count with time, because fortune sells to who hastens an infinity of things that it gives to who knows to wait. Francis Bacon. Gemini. This aspect of Venus will allow you to leave on a much better basis than lately. If your couple has resisted the turbulence you have just passed, you can rejoice, the strength of your union will stand up to everything. Bachelor, the influence of Mars in your sign will seriously awaken your sensuality. Attention, however, for some, this thunderbolt will turn into true love. For others, it will only be a flash of straw, blazing high, certainly, but briefly. A little more in your ideas will be necessary if you do not want Neptune and turbulence to manage to play you tricks. Your projects seem incoherent, rather unrealistic. They will need a little more reflection to come up. Cancer. The presence of the Sun and Venus can only have a beneficial impact on your love life, especially as they will be in harmony with Uranus, the planet of good surprises. This global climate will be particularly favorable to the loners, who will have a better chance of making a thrilling encounter. If you are already tied, take advantage of this fun day to get closer to your spouse or partner and awaken her sensuality. The improvements in the work will be real and, for some natives, there will even be a positive change. Some solutions will appear unexpectedly when resolving material or financial problems. Lion. After many doubts, you will, thanks to Venus well aspected, regain all your confidence in your ability to find happiness in love. Tender and sensual if you are married, conquering and in a mood to fall in love if your heart is free, you will end the day in full sentimental bliss. Be careful, do not fall into the trap that the mischievous planet Mercury looks badly. Expect certain transactions to take place without your knowledge. But there will be no question of abandoning your projects if you want to see them realized. Do not be discouraged. Make the most of your relationships and also those of your friends. Virgin. Marital love will be just average, for your feelings will be disturbed by an excessive imagination. Most often, you will see life from an exaggeratedly pessimistic point of view, and the spouse will have a lot to do to bring you back to more moderation. Bachelor, love, friendship. Not obvious to locate you clearly at this time. Yet there will be many opportunities for encounters. The problem is that your independence will be a priority. Even if you like it, you will find it hard to take the plunge. Uranus and Neptune will have an impact on your professional life. But as they form few striking combinations, it will be rather the grind, with variations of no great importance. This astral climate will be perfect if you want to blow a little. Libra. Unmarried. The stars will greatly favor your loves today. So you will be very concerned about your heart issues, and therefore your professional activities are likely to shift to second place. Pluto misplaced may complicate the lives of some couples whose agreement is seriously flawed. But for most native couples, the major influence of the day will be the very positive one of Venus. The goddess of love will multiply your power of seduction and awaken your sensuality. In the work, you can enjoy the benefits of the planet Jupiter. Also, put the doubles together and be sure to make the most of every opportunity passing within your reach. You will have the opportunity to get this promotion you have dreamed of for so long, or to increase your prestige within your professional environment. It will then be necessary to consolidate your achievements and at no time to relax your vigilance. Scorpio. As a couple, those of the first decan will be a little better off than the other native of the sign thanks to Jupiter, which will multiply their charm and make their partner very in love. If you live alone, the day can be marked by an important encounter. Go out and, for once, show off. If you have important projects to start, hurry to do it now. The planetary aspects that will soon occur will cause unacceptable delays and mishaps. Sagittarius. Love, for bachelors, will be a bit complicated. The amorous encounters will follow each other and will not resemble each other. These natives will no longer know very well where they are or what they really want. And they will probably be guided by their instincts and impulses. If you live as a couple, life will be easy. Your spouse or partner will be tender and attentive, but most importantly, strong and present when you need him or her. This global climate will multiply your ambition. But be careful, this aspect of Jupiter can cause conflicts or disappointments in your work. Keep your calm. If you get angry, you will not master your actions or your words, and you will regret it very quickly. Capricorn. Your relationship with your spouse or partner will be effective. Together, you will tackle concrete problems, and you will endeavor to resolve them as soon as possible. Excellent stimulation. The romantic aspirations of the unmarried will have every chance to materialize. It is very probable that they will be offered an opportunity of acquiring new attachments, or that a connection which already existed will assume a much more formal character. On a professional level, you should not try to put too much emphasis on yourself. In order to achieve your goals, we will have to get around the obstacles and not attack them head-on. Aquarius. Given the harmonic aspect of the Sun and Mercury, you should not have to complain about your loves. If you are single, a sentimental renewal could be felt. To the happiness of a new encounter, you will go straight to the essential, and at the same time, you will touch your partner in the heart. If you are already in the household, the availability of your spouse or partner will make you occupy a place of choice. In other words, he cannot do without you. With this aspect of Jupiter, you will be able to count on a real improvement on the professional level. Your daily life at work will be less stressful, and you will more easily get the results you want. Those who are unemployed will enter a more favorable period to find a job. Pisces. This configuration of Venus could give you a fairly tense climate on the conjugal plane. You will have to face a spouse whose mood will be vindictive and who will be very ticklish on money matters. You will walk on eggs, do everything you can to break none. Bachelor, you will give your loves a taste of forbidden fruit, they will be all the more savory. The hierarchy will not scare you today, and you will not hesitate to go to your boss or your superiors to ask them for an increase that you find justified. The whole will be to put the forms in it, so you will get satisfaction with your projects.